Jai Shri Krishna. Happy Sunday. And today, moon is in moon's own nakshatra, Hasta, right? In Virgo. I mean, as I said earlier, right? It is so difficult to keep up with pace of moon and moon nakshatras, right? And specifically, you condense the 27 nakshatras into a funnel and bring it to 3 nakshatras, right? Rohini, Hasta, and Shravana. In the blink of an eye, you will see Shravana by the time you close your eyes. And by the time you open it again, it will be moon in Rohini. And by the time you say, what is this? And then you're going to see moon in Hasta again. But I'm telling you guys, it is so difficult to cope up with the pace of moon and moon's nakshatras, right? Where specifically these 3 nakshatras where the moon's energy is very strong here. And if you know people, track them, right? Track them however you want. Put a tracker on them and see how fast they move. Just not by, body, right? Even by the mind, right? Even by the actions, right? They're very fast movers. So today I'm going to be talking something very important in Vedic astrology, right? How to predict Mahadasa results. How to predict as a sequence. I will publish a separate video about Dasa Lord strength, Mahadasa Lord strength. Okay, Mahadasa is the most important. Antardasa and all is like a vice captain. Okay, you know. However, Lagna Lord is important, Rashi Lord is important, Moon, etc. Right? It comes to that Mahadasa. Think about Dr. J. Jayalalitha, right? Who is the ex-chief minister of Tamil Nadu. She's a Gemini ascendant moon in Magha Nakshatra. She died in Jupiter Mahadasa. I know many people I've heard, right? And I've spoken to many astrologers as well. They say Antardasa is so important. All right. So she died in Jupiter Mahadasa, Mercury Antardasa. And before that, she's born in Magha. So technically speaking, she may have Mercury Antardasa and Ketu. Then Venus Mahadasa, Mercury Antardasa. Sun Mahadasa, Mercury Antardasa. All Mercury Antardasas came. It didn't kill her. Right? It didn't kill her. She didn't die in any of the Mercury Antardasa. She died in Jupiter Mahadasa. So the Mahadasa is the most important. Whatever result the Antardasa is going to give, it's purely based on the Mahadasa. Purely. There is this misconception again. Antardasa is so important. Antardasa is important. Antardasa is important, I don't deny. But Mahadasa is the deal breaker. Right? The Mahadasa is the deal breaker. That is one of the reason, right? I'm also sharing this video. And now you want to understand, I am Virgo ascendant and I'm running Saturn Mahadasa, for example. Or I'm Gemini ascendant, I'm running Mercury Mahadasa. So first is, you have to understand, break all the 12 rashis into 2, right? 2 categories. So category 1, right, as Lagnas, Aries, so team A. Aries, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, 6. Okay, team B, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius. So you have to separate yourself. Are you team A or team B by ascendant, not by moon, not by anything else. Okay, and you have to make sure you know your birth time to eliminate dasas, Lagna, Sandhi, etc. You have to eliminate all of that. If you're a team A ascendant, you really want to be into the sequence of Sun, Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter. Okay. Next is you want to have, if you're a team B ascendant, somewhere you have to be in the sequence of Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Ketu, Venus, or Saturn, Mercury, Ketu, Venus. You have to be in that sequence. If you're a team A ascendant and you come into this Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Ketu, Venus, it's not a great. And if you're team B, if you get into Sun, Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter, not the best. Okay, and I'll do a separate video to explain why it is not the best also. All right, I'll do a separate video on that. Okay, you always want to get the right Mahadasa sequence, and the Mahadasa sequence, it should be based on your Lagna ascendant. Okay, and it should match with the age. For example, Venus Mahadasa should not typically come before 25. Jupiter Mahadasa should not come before 16. And I'll do a maturity video also, right, for the ages and stuff. Right? If you get Rahu after 42, that effect will be mellowed, or you will be more mature to understand. That is the important thing. If you get Ketu after 48, it's much better. It will do its damage, but you'll be more matured. That's the point. So you will know like how to handle it. Always check the strength of the depositor, right, of the Dasa lot. That is important. The strength of the, I will do a separate video on that to explain the strength of the Dasa lot. This is actually more like how to predict, but I will also do that video concurrently. So as soon as a Mahadasa starts, right, what is the sequence, how it is going to give you? Because each planet has karakas, adhipatyas, 2 houses, most of them except sun and moon, etc. Right? All those things are there. And it is always confusing where people don't know how to, they will just put everything on you. Oh, you'll get this, you'll get this. But what is the sequence? Okay. First is the Bhava results, number 1. And you can look at the header image I've created. The Bhava results where the Dasa Lord is sitting. Bhava. Suppose, for example, you are, let's say, Gemini ascendant, Venus sitting in the 12th house. And Venus Dasa started for you. So Venus is in the 12th. First is the 12th house result you're going to get. First. Why? I'll tell you. When you're born, right, you don't know the Lagna. Let's say you're born, Venus is in Virgo. Okay, Rahu is in Libra. Moon is in Taurus, etc. All the planets are there. Okay. You don't know, right? As soon as you're born, then you fix the Lagna. So you fix number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the last one you will fix. So that is the first one which is going to get. Think about the philo-lefo concept. Right? First in, last out, last in, first out. So last in, right? That is where it is. So people don't even know this today. But it's all in BPHS. You have to decode it. Second, the Rashi results where the Dasa Lord is sitting. Taurus, in this case, Gemini ascendant. Okay, Taurus. Third, the Dasa Lord planet Karakas, right? Karakas, Venus in this case, Kalatra Karaka. Money, right? Lakshmi, right? All those things. But you'll have to check the degrees. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. 0 to 10 in the first, 1/3 of the Dasa. 6, 7 years it will give you. 10 to 20 in the middle part. In the 10 to 20 to 30 in the last part. If it is retrograde, it will give the opposite. Okay, opposite. If it is, for example, 0 to 10 retrograde, it will give you the last, not in the first. Okay. Next is houses the Dasa Lord owns and the Dasa Lord placement from its houses. It owns 2 houses, right? In this case, Libra and Taurus. Even though Libra is Mula Trikona, it is sitting in Taurus and 12th. So it will give you most of the Taurus results, but because it's sitting in its own house, it will give results of both. Even Libra also, in this case. But if it is sitting in some other house and is hidden, then it's going to typically give one house unless and until there is a planet sitting in the other house. Okay, this is Bhavat Bhava. All right. Next, planets conjunct with the Dasa Lord. Right? Planets conjunct with the Dasa Lord. This is very important. Planets aspected on the Dasa Lord. Okay? Dasa Lord position nakshatra. Which nakshatra is sitting? In Taurus, you have Kritika nakshatra 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 4 padas of Rohini, and then 2 padas of Mrigashira. Okay? You see the order it's coming. Okay? Then in the Navamsha placement. Okay? Then you have to see the Dasa Lord transits from the moon. Right? Always keep a check from the moon. Venus will give you almost 9 houses good results in transit. But in transit, always Saturn is the king, followed by Jupiter, followed by Rahu Ketu. Next, there is something called happiness matrix. Moon position and Dasa Lord position to the moon. Right? The happiness will give you that. And validate all yogas from the moon. All yogas. Okay? Moon should be very well placed from the Dasa Lord. Not 6th, 8th to the Dasa Lord. Okay, even 12th. Okay, this is very important. Okay, that is the happiness. No matter what you achieve, you won't be happy. Okay, if that is the case. Next, Navamsha position of the Dasa Lord will also tell you how happy you are. Okay, Navamsha position. That is very important. So Navamsha is a happiness indicator, your true happiness, what is inside, not what people see you as. Okay, always remember this. The Adhipatya results will come during the Mahadasa, Antardasa results, the Adhipatya, right? the whatever houses in known, 5th and 12th, in this case Venus for Gemini ascendant, the Karaka results will come during transit and transit from the moon. Yeah, so this is how the result of the sequence is going to be. So you always want to see which Mahadasa, which Lagna, what is the sequence. This is so important. So important. And I will do a separate video to explain why this is important as a sequence. Okay. I know this is a lot of information, so I don't want to dump or pack all the information in this video, but I just thought I will throw this out to you guys to kind of make you think and see how it works on your chart. Whenever a new Mahadasa started, go and see what it is. All right. I hope this video was helpful, guys. If you like the video, press the like button, share it with your friends and family. Do share your comments as well as what you saw when the Mahadasa started, right? The way I have explained in the video. And of course, do pass it to your friends and family and follow the channel as well. Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you and have a good day.